If you're looking for an affordable anniversary gift idea, you're in the right place. Today I'm going to share with you how I made this luxury picnic gift basket with most items coming from one of my new favorite stores, PopShelf. Now this video is not sponsored by PopShelf, but I love that store. And if you haven't popped in to see what they have yet, you should check it out. They've got some really nice stuff for great prices. Now before I show you how to pack the gift basket, let me share with you the items that I picked up from PopShelf. Of course I got the tote bag, but I also got these ombre fabric napkins. They come 2 in a pack. This heavy plastic watercolor tray that we will use as a charcuterie board. 2 irregular shaped plastic plates. I like these plates. They have a really pretty ombre design on them as well. These plastic stemless wine goblets. Oh, I love these. I think the design is so pretty and ornate. And look how they coordinate with our tote bag. Very nice. And I also found some bronze colored flatware. Now, these are not plastic. These are real. And they seem to be really nice quality, have a good weight to them. I found a really nice candle, and the packaging of the candle is what got my attention. Not so much the scent, but look at that. Look at the colors. All of these things, how they coordinate so nice together. Ooh, this is going to be so pretty. Ah. And it's different too. It's not your ordinary everyday color combination. I found a little bow. We'll use that. And look at this. They even had the sunscreen. I like to pack a few practical items in my gift baskets, especially for picnics. And sunscreen is appropriate. Pull that right over here. Look at the colors again. Staying with that orange and blue color scheme that we've started. And now on to the food items. Coconut water, that would be refreshing. Some crackers. I like to get the fancy crackers and pay attention to the color of the box. Some dried fruit. Some candied pecans. Yes. Again, look at the colors, guys. It couldn't be more perfect. I'm always trying to put the colors of everything in the basket to coordinate. Some snacking pickles. That blue and that orange combination. Yep. Some more nuts, or we got some cashews this time. And chocolate. Yes, you have to have chocolate. The color of the bag. I'm pulling it all together for you. We've got some sparkling apple cranberry. I always like to choose things that have a really nice decorative bottle. And then the last thing is this decorative throw blanket. You can't have a picnic without a blanket, right? So really, I found pretty much everything I needed in one store, which makes PopShelf a one-stop shopping experience, and we love that. Here's what I had in mind for the tote and basket. Instead of a traditional picnic basket that would take up a lot of space when it's not in use, using a tote would be more practical because it has multiple purposes. You see how it folds down completely flat when you're storing it? And the brown basket can be removed and used for other things in your home. Now when you put the brown basket back inside of the tote, it makes the tote even more sturdy and structured. The tote too can be used for other things whenever you're not using it as a picnic as well. Now I'm going to take the tray and slide it in the back. See there? That's a nice place to tuck the tray. And we've still got plenty of space in the basket for all the other things. I'm going to take the 2 plates and slip them on the sides. See, we still have lots of space. Everything fits in there just perfect. And let's see, I'm not sure how I'm going to use the glasses yet. The next largest item to go in the picnic basket is the picnic blanket. Now the way they have it packaged with the ribbon and the bow from the store is really pretty as is. You could put it right in the basket just like that, but I've got another idea. So instead of using the blanket as is, the way it came pre-packaged from the store, I think I'm going to go ahead and just take this loose, and since it is a fabric ribbon, I'll use that somewhere else in this project, or maybe save it for another project. We'll see. We'll set that off to the side. But I'm going to go ahead and open up the blanket, and there's a piece of cardboard in here. I can feel it, so I need to get that out. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is basically roll the blanket up and use the blanket as a way to kind of stuff the basket. Use it as a riser for some of the other items that I'm going to put in the basket, but not completely. I'm going to take advantage of using that pretty fringed edge. See there how that's hanging over off the side? I'm going to use the pretty fringed edge hanging out of the basket. And let me just put that on an angle so that it's very intentional. More casual and decorative. Yeah, I like that. Now when I put the glass bottle in here, it gives it some cushion for the bottle to rest on, and it also raises the bottle up out of the basket, which makes a better looking presentation. With the fabric napkins, I'm doing something very similar. I have taken it out of its original packaging, and I want to roll up the flatware inside of it. I just think that it's going to make for a better looking presentation when it's all put together inside of the gift basket. Now another good filler idea for your basket is to use some floral foam. I picked this up from Dollar Tree. I'm going to push it down in the basket. Now don't take the plastic off because that'll make a mess. But before I do that, I'm actually going to wrap it in this wood grain shelf paper, also from Dollar Tree. Now another reason why you don't want to remove the plastic from the floral foam is because the shelf paper that I'm wrapping this with, that's how it's going to stick to the floral foam. So you can see here that I'm just kind of measuring so that I can cut out just what I need, and then it's easy. I'm just going to wrap it just like I would wrap a gift or a present. Now this shelf paper is the same shelf paper that you would find in the houseware section at Dollar Tree. It's the peel and stick kind, and I like using this for gift wrap because it's already sticky. You don't have to use as much tape. So you can see that here I'm sticking it to the shelf paper, peeling off the backing as I go, trying to have it as smooth as I can. And then once we do that, that's it. It's already sticky. Now all I have to do is just kind of smooth it out, press out some of the air bubbles, and then start forming it, wrapping it around as a present. Now I didn't really have to do this step. You could just put the floral foam in your basket and your gift recipient will know that it's just filler. But I like to make everything in the basket decorative and make it look very professional looking, even though it's not something that they're necessarily going to use. Now this is the tricky part, getting those nice little peaks so that we can make it look nice and neat. Just kind of work with it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want it to look nice and neat as possible. So next I'm going to use these wooden dowels. These can be found at any craft store, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, and I'm going to use the wooden dowels to make the food items stand up in the basket. So basically I will use some tape the snacks to the dowel, and then I'll stick the dowel down into the floral foam. And this is also going to make a really nice presentation. Everything won't just be pushed down into the basket. Now here's another thing I like to do. You see that hole at the top of the packaging that is used for the store displays? I like to cut that part off. We don't really need that for the way we're displaying our items. So just make it a nice clean cut. Try not to cut down too far because you don't want the package to be open, but just make it look more professional. I'm using tape on the back of the food packaging to attach it to the wooden dowel. Now you can use, of course, clear tape. That would be ideal, but I also have some blue painter's tape here that works with my color scheme, so why not? For heavier items like this box of crackers, I use 2 dowels. Time to stick the food in the basket. Now I have to go through a layer of shelf paper and plastic in order to get to the foam. And since my dowel doesn't have a pointed edge, I just have to take a pair of scissors to make the hole. Now we are almost finished with packing this basket. The goal of packing the basket is to have all of the items displayed at varying heights. It's going to make the basket look more interesting. It's going to make the basket look nice and full. I want most things to be facing forward, some things to be on an angle. And wherever you see open spaces, little empty pockets, that's a good spot to tuck some other things. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I still have my coconut water. I'm going to slip that in that little corner pocket right there. And I still have my sunscreen, so I'm going to slip that in that little open spot. And it's sitting on top of that foam block. So see how it makes it stand up inside of the basket? Perfect. Now just about all of the items can be seen, and it's starting to really come together. Now I still have this space over here. That's going to be a good place to put our wine goblets, but I got to take the price tags off first. So this is our luxury picnic gift basket with most items from Pop Shelf. Before I delivered it, I went back to Sprouts to add in some fresh cheese and some more fruit. But what you're seeing right now are just the non-perishable items. If you enjoyed this gift idea, press the thumbs up button and leave a comment. You can also tell me in the comments if you'd like for me to prepare a video with a specific occasion in mind. Now, would you enjoy receiving this practical gift? Remember, it's not just a basket of snacks. It's everything you need for a luxury picnic experience, and it's a gift that keeps on giving. Come back and see me again next week as I'll be adding more videos to this new playlist, Creative Gift Ideas for All Occasions. I'm Steph Storm, and you'll see me next time.